Hey guys, it's your old pal Brian again. It's been some days since I ran a totally vacuous and useless demo. By the way, can you see my new cover? That's to replace the one I kind of drilled into the ground, but was still salvageable. That's Tack-On. It's sold from, I think, Heli Direct, or Heli Pros, or Heli Parts. Heli Parts with a Z, that's who it is. They sell them, and they were doing free shipping, so you know, for $9 you can't beat it with a stick. Anyway, this is the Terror Pigeon. We're just going to get in a little flight over the newly mowed lawn because it's fixing to rain. We're getting something unusual, night rains. I hear the thunder behind me. And it'll be raining all through the night, which will probably keep me awake. And that's kind of how that works. But there's the new Tack-On cover, and I ain't gonna lie to you, that's pretty slick. Of course, I like my animal covers too. Yeah, pretty nice. There's a tight fit. It comes with grommets, and it's already pre-drilled, which I'll tell you, it's kind of a tight fit. But I hope everyone has been doing well. Congratulations, Buzz, on having a flight. I'm going to type in there what I'm fixing to say, but it goes like this. Everyone was telling you, Buzz, like a fighter who had been beaten, a boxer that had been beaten and that needed to stay down. Everyone was telling you to get training wheels. And how successful were you by using them? You'll only need them for an hour or two, and then you get rid of the old training gear, and you'll just be flying like a maniac once your skill set's returned. But yeah, I think it was everyone was the answer to your query about who was wanting you to get training gear. There again, congratulations, and I'm glad you're flying. You know, I know it was deviling you, and that kind of stuff is kind of maddening after a while. Let's see who else. Gosh, you know, the forums have been quiet. I've intentionally not been bugging my friend Simon and hoping that he's out there making some money. Hope you're getting some flight time in. I understand that it's getting cold over there in your side of the world. Let's see, what else? My pal Tony from Alabama, he's posting quite a bit, and told me he flew over the weekend. He's flying with I guess he's got an aluminum frame, and he's crashed it hard enough to where it's sprung it. So it's actually sprung to one side. He said he flew it this weekend, and apparently it's no worse for the wear. It flies just fine. My only experience was with this CF, and gosh, it's durable, man. I've drilled it into the ground. Drilled it into the daughter-in-law's car. Let's see, I'm flying with a 25C battery, the blue batteries from hobbyparts.com, and there is definitely a noticeable difference if I haven't already said that in previous films. Raw power. You know, just 5 more C is providing me significantly more raw power. What else? Got the yellow tail blades and the yellow main blades on it, and makes it a little bit easier for me to see, and the yellow canopy all kind of complement each other. Kind of neat. But haven't been getting in much flying, been busy. Today's day 13 for me, tomorrow's day 14 straight. I'm a tired, emotionally tired puppy, and I think what I'm going to do Wednesday morning is treat myself to a little road trip out to the flying field before I start getting involved in any projects around the house. we're at the equinox today, and surprisingly today starts my 23rd year on the job. I celebrated 22 years as of yesterday. So kind of a big deal. Looking forward to the coming weeks when I go into weekends off and I get to behave like a normal person. And going to be going out of town a bunch. Going to take the old dirt yacht and go camping for 6 days. Come home for 2.5 days and go camping for 4 more days. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Little beast. I tell you, pulling those fly bar weights off of it did 2 things. It certainly made it more responsive, and the other thing it did was when you're spooling it up and spooling it down, the head doesn't just shake all over the place. I still have the low frequency vibration that prevents me from doing any meaningful filming, but I'm pleased to say that it just doesn't vibrate so doggone much on spool up and spool down. And it'll whip around, as you see, like a son of a gun. Well, I hope all the rest of y'all are doing well. Everything's great here, and as I always say, I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. Things are going so good. It's the end of summer. Y'all started seeing me film in the spring when, or in the, well, actually the winter when my yard was tore up. I refused to resod it here in Florida. I figure it'll fill in, and we just about filled in. Over the winter I'll plant some winter ryegrass, and that'll get me through the spring, and by the 2nd or 3rd month of spring it would have filled in. I've got about 7 more years in this house, and then I'll sell it, and I'll buy me something else up in northern climes of Florida, so I can come and winter down here. We do have nice winters. Hear the thunder in the distance? Storms are going to be rolling in. Something else bizarre, and it may just be because these are new batteries, but I haven't timed it, but I kind of got an internal timer. I think I'm getting another minute or 2 out of this battery. That's kind of cool, little extra bonus. Well, it's sushi for supper tonight, which I always like. My stomach has been deviling me for about 10 days, and I thought it was because I somehow thought it was appropriate to drink about 1 liter of vodka the other day, but turns out I don't think that's it. So the princess is bringing home a nice light supper for me. Well, soon I'll lose the battery, and I'll bid y'all a lovely evening. And there again, congratulations, Buzz. Man, I tell you, I was wondering if you're ever going to get that thing up off the ground. And apparently you did, so that's fantastic. Fantastic. Well, enjoy some silence as I wind up this battery, and we'll see you on the web. I do that. Well, at least I got it on film. Alright, got to do a post-mortem and look real close and make sure I didn't lose anything. That's one crashed helicopter. And for a new tail boom and a new blade for sure. Alright, y'all. Finally got one on film. Y'all have a lovely evening.